me just get this going. Hold on. This other thing isn't working. There we go. Here it is. I got a video going up of it soon. My Minecraft spirit is finally done. Which is funny because I just started last night and I just went crazy and finished it this morning. And now I have it. I'll go into creative before I die of hunger. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for people to join. So I finished it like an hour ago. I think it turned out pretty good, actually. I actually just figured out how to make. Hold on. I just now figured out how to make banners have letters. I watched a video that like covered the whole alphabet, how you make them, like with a loom, and I think it actually turned out really cool. So I think it actually looks good. It says it right there. Now open on each side because we are now open. Of course, there's Halloween on the sides. I could have done the costume posters, but I don't know. I didn't really think I could make that where it actually looked good, so I just did it like this. I just made the Halloween signs and made it say now open. And there's the air dancer. It says spirit. Pretty awesome spirit. I had to make him really tall or else I wasn't going to be able to make it say spirit all the way down, like actually like the whole thing. What if I'd like cut off part of it or like made the banners close to each other where you couldn't tell what the letters said. You couldn't spell it out because it cut off half the letters. So I had to make it really tall. But honestly, I kind of like it like that. So I don't mind it being tall because I think it looks good. It should be taller than the building anyway, right? I think it looks good like that. Yeah, I think we're gonna go in. To store hours, of course. We're now open, and yeah, I guess we'll head in. Sure. Dang, 26 people is crazy. So, I still don't remember his name for inspiration from who I got these cool things from. I didn't even get it from a tutorial. I just paused the video on the guy's spirit video. And I just thought they would look really good. So I'm crediting him now, even though I don't know his name. You know who you are, bro. I forgot I wasn't in adventure mode anymore. There we go. But yeah, I think there's the clown. There's the skull. And here's the zombie over here by the tabletops and stuff. Young he looks goofy. And then I actually didn't. This one I made myself, the pumpkin guy. The zombie, the clown, and the skull I got inspiration from, but this one's kind of based on this, but I made this one myself. Yeah, don't mind what's happening here. That's just the only name tag I had. I didn't feel like making another one. Also, it just makes it more interesting, so that's how our villagers walk. So, I guess we'll just go through and... So, Jack the Reaper, you got their actual prices and stuff as well. I think he's cool. And if you're wondering how you get, like, the top part on him without, like, with the head and the hood, like the helmet, then you have to put another armor stand on top of it, on, like, a block. And you have to basically make one of them with the head and one of them with the thing. And when you're done with everything on both of them, you drop it down and it just creates the illusion as it's one armor stand, but you can tell going around that it's actually two armor stands. So, Madison Scare Park. Crypt Countess. Looks good. Valak. I was thinking about maybe making her actually animated with like pistons when we're shooting her out and then sticky pistons bringing her back in. But I feel like the mechanism would be big and it would just look stupid on the ISE. So you would be able to see it from back and everything. So I just didn't do that. Bullseye is really cool. I think Into the Road did it like this. I can't remember. I believe it was Into the Road where I got this idea from to make Bullseye like that. He's really cool though. I like it. I was gonna actually make it like the target block. Follow me. Yeah, like this block, like an actual like bullseye, but like they don't have like a. That would just take up a whole block, and I don't know how I'd get it to be right there. And it'd probably look stupid because of how big the block would actually be. So I think it looks better like this instead of an actual like whole target. Backbend Bonnie, of course. She doesn't do a backbend, so she's just sitting there staring at the wall. Monkey business? Yeah, look at his arms, dude. What in the heck? And look at his... He's looking up into his helmet. It's so weird, dude. I can't pose the other armor stand. Like, watch. Like, I'm looking at the arms I want to pose, and it just poses the other one. So I'm kind of stuck with it being like that. I'm kind of stuck with it like that, but it doesn't look too bad. Probably wouldn't even notice it at first glance. Fire Demon looks really cool. I like using armor trims, and I think it turned out really well on him with like the chest, and, like the fire. Mutant Sewer Rat. There's the screen thing up there. Electrified Corpse. Put a barrier block right there, and just put him in the Grum name tag, and he goes upside down. And then on the other side, sitting Scarecrow, of course, with his bowl. The front of the train, where you stand. This is the floor that vibrates. You flip the switch and the floor vibrates. It obviously doesn't vibrate in Minecraft, but... Headcase Harry. Okay, it's not really 2 heads. It's actually like 2 bodies. So, I mean, that's how it is. Looks goofy as heck, but it works. Twisted Granny. Sinister Strawman. This is how I do all my Mr. Dark builds. I think it looks good. Instead of just sometimes I actually make it like a little armor stand, and then it'll pop up like with a sticky piston on a slime block. But since I didn't do any of the other ones being animated, I just figured this would just make most sense. Night Owl, Trick or Treat Pete, Jumping Spider. Yeah, that's trash. That's the worst one. That's not Jumping Spider, dude. The exit sign, all like the for sale. Here's all the Squid Game stuff down here with the Young He. I really like the way my pumpkin turned out, especially for it being original. I think he turned out cool. This whole area is like costumes down here. This whole area is coming soon. I haven't figured out what to put here yet, so that's why I have it coming soon. I don't even know if I'll even put anything through here. But, I'll figure out something, hopefully. So, yeah. Let me leave, bro. Here's the outside. Of course. That's what it looks like. The back of it looks like. Don't ask me why there's a little crater here. I think I was blowing up TNT to make the parking lot, and one of them sprang over here and blew up right here. I never filled it in. I'll fill it in right now. I'll fill it in right now. You're gonna watch me fill it in. There we go. It's filled in. Nice. Alright. I don't know what to think of my spirit. I think it turned out really good. I don't know. Some of it's not really too accurate. Like, stuff like the night owl, like, these wings, like, what is that? Trick or Treat Pete. He's not even holding a bowl. I don't remember if I was originally going to do that or not. Because I can't remember if I forgot or just wasn't planning on doing that. Yeah, he has a bowl now. I think it makes sense for him to hold a bowl, even though you can't really tell it's a bowl. It's a bowl. Yeah. Maybe I'll join another spirit world. So hold on. Gonna join a different one. That's my 2025 spirit, but I also have a flagship store in Minecraft as well, but I don't think the theme turned out as well. I don't think the ISC turned out very well, or the props turned out as well in my flagship store. I built this flagship store in 2023 in Minecraft, and I just redo it every year, but I don't change the outside. Oh, there's Young He. Yeah, I think this is taller than the other one. Yeah, here's my ISC in this one. Yeah, like the props don't look as good. I didn't even make the vibrating floor. I didn't do the price things. I did Sinister the same. Yeah, look at this. This is terrible. I'm not even going to change it because I like my other store better. Look at this hole. There's just a hole right there in the front of my ISC. It doesn't even say Madison Square Park. What in the heck? I don't even have train going through there. Look at Bullseye, dude. Definitely not. I like my new one a lot more. Oh, it's nighttime right now. I think the outside is pretty cool for my flagship store. Look at this. It's pretty accurate to the real one, isn't it? I even made like this extra parking lot down here. Yeah. And then here's the, why is there a ladder right here? I don't remember. Let's go up it. See what it leads to. Okay, I forgot I did this. What the heck? What did I do up here? Another ladder. Oh, I think it's just so you can get to the top, to the pumpkin. Yay! I'm with the pumpkin. Can I actually get around? Yeah. The pumpkin. I'm the Pumpkin King. And then here's like the employees only area that's like fully shaded out. And you know why it's shaded out? Because there's nothing in there. Around here was the back. I was going to do like a whole parking lot in the back as well, but I just never did it. I probably never will do it because, you know, who cares? Who cares? But yeah, I don't think the inside turned out very well. Like I don't even have the thing saying Spirit down. Like I did make the costume posters in this world, but yeah. Here's the Restaurant Depot right by Flagship. I didn't need to make the inside, I just wanted to make the outside because the inside isn't important. What's important is this. This is what matters. We'll head in. I think I'll just run through one time. I didn't even fill the shelves in with anything in this one. No employees, no nothing. So yeah, I don't think my flagship store is that great. I think I like my other store a lot better. I did make the lighting thing, although that's not really the kind of lighting they have in the lighting display, so you know what? Doesn't even matter. I might take you into another spirit world. So there's flagship, but now I'm going to take you into a different spirit world. What in the heck? Why are there command blocks up here? I don't remember. Okay, anyway. Spirit world. Find another one. Let's find another one. Hold up, hold on a minute. What's another good one? Oh my god. Here's a world where I did a whole bunch of spirits, dude. Like for a bunch of different years. I haven't made any 2025 ones. I haven't joined this world in like 5 months or 6 months. I last played this world in the wintertime. If this is the world I'm thinking about, is this the same world I'm thinking about? I think so. Yeah. So you think it's just this one spirit, which, oh, by the way, this is a horrible representation of the Carnival. I was trying to make the one Nate went to, with, like, Ghostface and they had the black heart. I was trying to make that one, and, like, Howling Spirit. Reagan. Look at what I did for Reagan. That makes no sense, but it is pretty creepy. Of course, the Funhouse of Terror. Let's go check out another spirit I did. I remember I made a whole bunch of them in this world, dude. I made a lot in 2022. Here's another flagship. This one is not nearly as good as the other one, but it's another flagship. I don't even remember what year I last was making in this world. I haven't been in here in so long. Oh, the last time I went in here was in 2021. Yeah, I never even put the props in on the factory, but, I mean, there it is. I mean, it actually looks pretty good. Decent. Hello. It actually looks pretty decent. But yeah, I haven't done this in like 4 years. And yep, there's where Mr. Dark would have been and stuff. So yeah, I made a whole bunch of different ones in this world. I mean, here's my local store last year. This was my local store last year, of course, with Sam Ash. I don't think I ever took y'all in this one. But Sam Ash, yep. This was my local store last year. I just made the lights like that, whatever. Yeah, this was my local store last year. They didn't have Down the Ducks, but you just went down. And it was pretty cool. I actually made it really accurate with like all the red everywhere. So that's what it looked like. That was my local store last year. This year, they're not in that building, unfortunately, which is sad because I like that building. They had an air dancer as well. But unfortunately, they won't go in that building this year. They're going into Joanne Fabrics, and I will do a tour of that when they open, because it says opens in August. Here's Mr. Dark. I just made a couple of props outside. Here's Cotton Candy Dan. Really stupid. I want to make Valak. Here's a spirit that, from one of Wild Chance's videos I didn't finish either. It's where you walk in, they have the entrance, then you go down the stairs, and they have the rest. That's a pretty cool store. It had it set up really unique. Oh yeah, they had Down the Duck. So many of these, most of these are unfinished. Let me just warn you there. A lot of these, like most of these are unfinished. Like, what's this one over here? What's this one? Oh, I didn't even make walls or a ceiling. No, this is 2016. Oh, that's a pretty cool clock tower. Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, they're not even on the swings. They're just hanging from the chains, of course. Yeah, I think the clock tower actually looks really good. I don't remember when I made this. Oh yeah, I do. I remember making this. I didn't make this in 2016. I played Minecraft in 2016, but I was not good of a builder like that. Yeah, this is what I had to do for my E on the hotel. So everything else looks fine. And then of course Electrified Corpse, which I don't know why it looks like that. He should have blue clothes on, like in the 2025. Here's the static guy and everything. Gruesome Granny. Not Gruesome Granny. Morning Glory. What the heck? Yeah, I never even... I didn't even try. I tried with the ISC and the props, but I didn't even try to actually make the structure of the building. That's crazy. Here's a store right here. I think I was trying to make Circus Maximus's local store for 2024, where they walked in. Yeah, I think that's what I was trying to do. I don't think I made it big enough, though. But... And then here's... What I did in this world is that I would make all the time what I would do. I'd make spirits that I saw in people's YouTube videos. What in the heck is this? Oh my gosh. What? That's such a weird carnival entrance. I don't remember making it like that. I didn't even finish the funhouse, but like this is actually a cool take on it. I was making it in a pretty interesting way. Look at Jack up there. That's strange. What's strange? There's a lot of strange spirits in here, I will say. What's this? It's another spirit with no ceiling and no walls. It's 2023, though. I think you could make the 2023 spirit in Minecraft look really cool. I think doesn't this look so cool with the trees? And you go around. I think the 2023 like theme was like so cool, especially to make it in Minecraft because of the shape of the star. I love how it was like a circle. But yeah, that's all I did in this world. I mean, not in this world, in this spirit. I think this was my local store in 2017. No, this was my local store in 2016. That's how. This is what it looked like. You walked in and they had half of it. Why is there a panda named Grum, an upside down panda? Huh? Okay, whatever. That's really weird. Yeah, they are. They had like the Rising Reaper on the side, not even on the ISC. That was so weird. They had a sign coming soon the whole season, and he was just sitting on the side. He never put him on the ISC. It was so weird. Oh yeah, I actually made it like the hotel like floors you can see under it, like it's, but it won't actually go down because it's like a barrier block. You can see down below Electrified Corpse. It actually looks pretty cool, and like it looks like she's like floating, the ghost girl. I made a good amount of 2016 worlds actually. I don't remember making any of them. This is 2022. I think this is Psychotic Circus of Savannah's local store in 2022. I built this one. Yeah, here's Grim. I don't know why I built this one. I thought it was kind of cool. I don't know. I remember the one thing I worked really hard on in this world is making the lights up there, and they didn't even turn out to look that cool. They look stupid. Monty. Of course. What's this one over here? Oh, I think this is one of my local stores, but it was in the old Sears that I filmed last year. Oh yeah, but I made the 2023 one. But this was the one I filmed last year, but I made the 2023 theme in it. Where's the back theme, dude? Bro, where's the back theme? Did I not make the back theme? There's not even anywhere to make the back theme, bro. Where's the back theme? I mean, I guess I just never made the back theme. I didn't finish the front theme, so it makes sense. I'm not even going to go in there because that spirit's trash. It's the Staples Mill one. It turned out horrible. It's way smaller than it's supposed to be. I thought I had an elytra on. Let's just put an elytra on. That'll make this things so much easier. Where's the... There they are. Alright, let's see. What's this spirit right here? What? Alright, what's this spirit? Oh, it's 2020. This was my local store in 2020. Yeah, this is my local store in 2020, what it looked like. The Hauntress just... Yeah, he walked through here. I think 2020 is one of the easiest years to make in Minecraft. Johnny Pumpkin. Yeah. And then, of course, what the heck is that, bro? Where's his arms at? Whatever. Harvester of Souls. Doesn't even look like he's holding it. Is there a pose where I can make it look like he's actually holding it? That looks like it. There you go. He's holding it. There we go. Okay. I don't think there's any more spirits in this world. I made a lot. I swear I made a lot more than this. Oh, there's this one. I don't think this one's very good, though. Yeah, this is an unfinished one from 2017. This was my local store in 2017. They were stupidly small. They had an air dancer, though. I never built it, though. Oh, look at that. You can see the pumpkin. Yeah, they had, like, you had to walk to the side, and then you had to go all the way to the back. And they had this little open space back here, and they had the back theme right here. Like a small version of, like, the alien theme, Area 31. With only, like, 2 props in it. They had a really small version of it up against that wall. Alright. What else? Is there any other spirits, or are we done with this world? Any more this way? I think I spread some of them out. Try to find... Oh, we never went in this one, but I haven't even... Nope, that's trash. I tried making my local store in 2021 with the small theme. But, yeah. I think it looks good for, like, what the small theme was. Yeah, they had the small theme of Shorty as well, but you could see I didn't even finish the walls, so. Yeah. And whatever this is, I think I was trying to make one of my local stores, not my local store, but one of my local stores last year. It's basically where you walked in and they had a staircase. They had like the archway and then they had a staircase going up. And they had like a whole second story with only costumes. And all they had was the archway. And they had another entrance over here that was like with the mall. You know, they had Down the Ducks with the Art the Clown that didn't work. Yeah, but that spirit was so lame. I never even finished building it. So yeah, that's it for this world. Now I'm gonna maybe take you to another one if I can find another one that's cool enough for showing. Let's find another one. Of course, as soon as I put the thing down, it goes to 30 people from 0. Let's find this other one. Flagship all years. Is that a lie? Is this flagship actually all years? I don't think it is. I don't think it's all years. It might be a couple years. I have this feeling this is a troll. Like it's me trolling myself in the past. I have a feeling this isn't even the flagship store. Nah, this is not the flagship store. This is a random store. I called it flagship all years, and look at this. None of these are even the flagship store. Okay, there's this store. They have this door boarded off. Oh, this is cool. It's like 2022, I think. Yeah. This is cool. It's not flagship all years like I was promised, but I tricked myself, so. I mean, that's kind of goofy. Is that it? Just this one and this one? Oh, no, there's more. Oh, well, there's... Oh. Alright, well. Let's find another one. By the way, I don't understand what that is, bro. Turk Mozambique. Nah, bro, I don't know what that means. Sorry. I don't know how to translate that. Let's see. Where is a good spirit world? I don't even have any other good ones. I have a bunch of other good ones, but they're on my little Switch Lite, and I can't really film that one very well, so I'm not even gonna bother with that. Let's find... I'm just gonna go back into my old spirit. Well, not my... No, technically it's my newest spirit. Before we end the stream. My phone's gonna die soon anyway. So... Y'all didn't see this one? Here it comes. I'm gonna show you it real quick. What's up, bro? Alright, so one last little run through here before I end the stream. Store hours. This way. Of course, this one's a lot better than my flagship store because I just put more effort into this one. Oh my gosh. No, I'm not Turkish, bro. Why is the moss growing like that? Oh, whatever. Just let it grow. I don't mind. Shut up. Alright, so, yeah, here's the front of the train, of course. Going this way, all the props going down. Fire demon. I still really like these. I wish I could remember the guy's name that inspired me to do those things peeking over the walls, but of course this whole area is coming soon, and yeah. So I'm just gonna end it here. I've been streaming for like 30 minutes. Alright.